Welcome to the Portland Water District. We take great pride in providing essential water and wastewater services to over 200,000 people in the greater Portland community. We're very excited to show you around one of our key facilities today. But before we do that, we'd like to give you an overview of the Portland Water District, the services we provide, and what we do here at this facility.
The Portland Water District and its predecessor, the Portland Water Company, began serving the region after the Great Portland Fire of 1866. With over 150 years of expertise, Portland Water District is rich in history and experience. The Portland Water District became an independent quasi-municipal organization separate from the City of Portland in 1908. Today, Portland Water District is governed by a publicly elected board of 11 trustees, representing member communities that receive our services. Established on October 18, 1972, the Clean Water Act set new pollution reduction requirements with a broad goal that all waters in the U.S. should be swimmable and fishable. That goal paved the way for thousands of wastewater treatment facilities to be constructed around the country. Wastewater plants have played a vital role in cleaning up the pollution that was plaguing our waters, closing beaches, and devastating aquatic life. The Portland Water District operates 5 wastewater treatment facilities in Greater Portland and oversees 2 of the largest industrial pre-treatment programs in the state. Over decades, millions have been invested to improve treatment to protect Casco Bay. The Westbrook-Gorham Regional Wastewater Treatment Facility was built in 1978, and the East End Wastewater Treatment Facility opened a year later in 1979. Together, these plants process over 25 million gallons of wastewater a day and prevent 8.7 million pounds of pollution from entering the environment. Wastewater from homes and businesses is collected in a series of pipes called a collection system and is pumped to the treatment facility through pump stations. You may have seen these pump stations around Greater Portland and wondered what they do. Once wastewater arrives at the treatment facilities, cleaning begins with screens that remove debris like sticks and trash. The wastewater then flows through grit chambers that separate and remove inorganic material such as sand and stones from the wastewater. The partially treated wastewater then moves to the primary sedimentation basins, which slows the flow to a rate that allows heavy solids to settle to the bottom of the tank and grease and oil to rise to the surface. Both are removed. Next, the partially treated wastewater moves to the aeration tanks, where air is bubbled in to provide mixing and oxygen to feed naturally occurring and helpful microorganisms. In an oxygen-rich environment, the microorganisms multiply and consume organic material. The microorganisms digest the pollution in the wastewater. After aeration, more than 90% of organic material has been removed from the wastewater. Secondary clarification happens under these domes, where microorganisms are separated from the treated water. A portion of the settled microorganisms are pumped back to aeration to continue treatment. The last step in the process is disinfection. Chlorine is added to kill any remaining microorganisms that may have been present in the water. Excess chlorine is then removed, and the fully treated water is safely released into the environment. Throughout treatment, operators and environmental scientists constantly monitor processes and sample the wastewater to ensure that our goals to protect the environment and Casco Bay are achieved. Thank you again for visiting. For your safety and enjoyment, please follow all precautions. Safety glasses are required in the laboratory. Open-toed shoes and heels are discouraged. No running, and please stay with your group. It can be loud throughout the facility, so please refrain from talking during the tour.